Okay, what is going on, CYPRX Advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. In today's video breakdown, we're going to be talking about the cryptocurrency called HEX or HEX. I mentioned to the CYPRX Advanced students in the group chat that I will be adding HEX USDT to my crypto portfolio. So this video is going to be all about why I'm doing that, why I purchased HEX at this specific point in time, and then also what it is that I'm expecting to do with HEX in the future. All right, so make sure that you stick around for this YouTube video. For those of you who are interested again in learning technical analysis, the link is in the description down below for the mentorship. Without further ado, let's get into today's video breakdown. So first, I'm going to cover the technical analysis on March 26th that I saw on HEX that allowed me to enter, in my opinion, at a temporarily discounted price, or at least I was dollar cost averaging and putting some money into HEX at a low or a significant pullback in price where the market has returned 32% on my overall entry area. Okay. Again, you know, in previous videos, I show you guys how to read the technical analysis on the charts to potentially dollar cost average into positions, buying at the quote unquote dips or the rallies to the upside in the form of higher highs, higher lows, purchasing in at the higher lows. All right. So I did that here on HEX. It was very easy to do. However, if you're looking at HEX on TradingView, jumping down to the lower time frame on the candlestick charts is extremely hard to read. Okay, you guys can see that the candlesticks are extremely gappy here. They're not fully filled. Okay, so as you guys can see here, jumping down to the lower time frame, this is just a 10-minute chart on HEX, and this is how the candlesticks look. So we have to read this price information utilizing the line criteria on the candlestick chart formation. Okay, so if you click here on your trading view, all right, you can change how you view price information in the form of bars, open, close, low, high, candles, hollow candles, lines. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to click line. All right, so utilizing the methodologies alone that I teach here on the CYPRX YouTube, and this just is insane that you guys are about to see this because it doesn't realistically matter if you have candlesticks in your chart or not. We're looking for formations, we're looking for liquidity in the market, and we're going to utilize the methodologies that we go over here in the form of manipulation prior to every single session in order to capitalize on moves. Okay, so utilizing this line chart alone, we can see here that on the 10-minute chart, we are operating inside of a new A to B leg. Where is that new significant A to B leg at? All right, a lot of people would like to say here. Okay, a lot of people would say from here, maybe up to here. But that, for me, and how it is that I teach price action is incorrect. We can see that this was a manipulation move to the downside to come and spike underneath of liquidity beneath these lows and then send price higher, creating a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high formation. So our new A to B leg, okay, our significant area after the liquidity grab is this region here, where we can see this region here was a manipulation move by the bank and institutions to grab liquidity. So this is our most significant area where the bank and institutions purchase from after grabbing liquidity beneath lows. Okay, so now we're operating on the line chart inside of this new A to B range. Okay, so we know that, and we can see over to the left-hand side that this new A to B range on the line chart broke previous market structure highs. Okay, so now this high has been taken out. So let's identify all of this stuff utilizing a couple of different tools on our chart. Okay, we have our horizontal ray. We can annotate this new A to B move. So we know that we're operating inside of a new bullish range. And we also can identify this high as a break of structure because we know that this market structure high right here took out the previous market structure high. So we'll change this to a BOS top. Okay, so now coming into this Asia session trading range, we know that we're operating inside of a new A to B move. We know that the bank and institutions, if we're going to be looking to trade London or New York session, are not going to purchase at a high. All right, let me get rid of this price measurement. So this right here is March 26th. This is where I told the CYPRX students, you guys can see in the Discord, that I am adding HEX USDT to my crypto portfolio. Okay, I mentioned that to the CYPRX students, and this is why. I was monitoring price action on HEX. I had identified that this is a new A to B move that broke previous market structure, and I said, okay, if I'm going to look to buy at a higher low, I need to see some type of manipulation. Utilizing what it is that we know about market manipulation cycles, okay, and how they exist prior to the session, we can see I don't trade Asia session, but what can we identify in Asia session utilizing our manipulation box range? Okay, not to drill it on exactly accurate, but we know that from 6 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. every single session the market manipulates price. Well, we can see here utilizing the line chart information. Okay, we can see that the market makers had early sellers, early buyers. The market makers liquidated those buyers, utilized this area beneath these lows here and here as liquidity. Okay, the market grabbed that liquidity and then reversed higher, breaking previous market structure. So now we can zoom out. We can see that internally, all right, we have created new market structure. Why? Because externally, we have created a new high in comparison to the previous one, and we've created a new higher low. So we already know that we're operating inside of a new A to B move, utilizing the higher time frame. But fractally now on the line chart, we can see that this now, inside this leg, is a new A to B move. Okay, so we can identify all of that price information. So we go ahead and we have a new horizontal ray there. We can delete all of these drawings. Okay, this is exactly what we would do if we were doing what? Trading utilizing candlesticks. We can see here that this spike underneath of these lows was what? A liquidity grab. How can we identify that it was a liquidity grab, guys? Guys and gals? How can we identify this? Because we had a bullish reaction to a what? A psychological level. Look over to the right-hand side. We can even put it on the chart for you guys. All right, we see a psychological level. We can round this off to a 50. Okay, boom. So we see a psychological level of rejection. That does what now? We can delete this overall break in structure and we can now put it right here. Why? We can see that this market structure high that was just created, we can see that this market structure high that was just created right here, okay, is higher than the previous market structure high. So now this is a new A to B range. All right, and now what do the market makers do? Coming into London session, now let's move the manipulation box over to London. Look at this accuracy, okay? We see now what? In this region, early sellers prior to London session, right here in this region. Look at this accuracy, guys. There's early sellers here in the manipulation region. There's early sellers here in the manipulation region, or there's people who are willing to also buy in the form of buy stops when price breaks above these highs. So there's liquidity above both of these ranges. We've already identified that fractally we've created a new A to B range. So I'll highlight that for you. From here to here, we can go ahead and we can make that aqua. So we know now that we're operating inside of a new A to B move. All we needed to do to get in on the moving train with Hex is identify how to enter in at a higher low. Well, we know that if London session is manipulating price to sell and the prior Asia session bought and we're operating inside of a new A to B move, we know that London is manipulating price to entice sellers to add to buy positions from previous bank and institution areas where they bought from, down here at this psychological level. So all we did was we took our Fibonacci from the low to the high, extended that over, and would you guys look at that? 70 to 79% discount and an amazing run on Hex when I told the CYPRX Advanced students that I was going to be adding Hex to my portfolio. So far, currently, if this position was leveraged, I would be floating in profit. However, it is not. I bought this on an exchange, all right? And you guys can see that this was a 34% run on my initial capital. All right, so why am I investing in Hex? You guys can go check this out on coinmarketcap.com. Hex is currently floating at around 15 cents. We have a market cap of 27 billion, okay? And Hex ranks right now at number 201. If you go to the Hex website, hex.com, how it works, I find this part very interesting. And this is what I'm going to be doing with a lot of my cryptocurrency profits. Once those things come into fruition, I'm not going to just pull my money out and turn it into fiat or US dollar. I'm going to look and see how I can stake my money, how I can stake my profits, and how I can have my portfolio always constantly growing for me. And Hex is definitely one of the opportunities for us to capitalize as investors on constantly making passive income. So reading here, hex.com, just these last two quick articles before I finish off this video. Make sure that you guys smash that like button if this video helped you all out. It doesn't matter if you're utilizing candlestick charts, line charts, you can utilize the methodologies that we teach here at CYPRX to capitalize on gains, okay? Hex is the first high yield blockchain certificate of deposit. So again, this is what I'm going to be looking to utilize, or a project that I'm going to look to utilize on maybe some Casper profits or some XRP profits. Instead of pulling that money out and spending it via fiat money, I'm going to look to stake that in other cryptocurrencies and grow another portfolio in the form of staking. So CDs, known as certificates of deposit or time of deposits, are worth trillions of dollars. CDs are worth more than gold, credit card companies, and cash. CDs pay higher interest than savings accounts, requiring money to be deposited for a fixed time. Bank profits on poor customer service, early withdrawal fees, and auto-renewing you at worse rates. They pay pitifully low interest. New money is printed all the time, making yours less valuable. Hex monetizes the time value of money in a totally new and better way. It takes the concept of CDs to the next level. Hex replaces inefficient currencies, banks, and payment networks with verifiable, secure peer-to-peer technology, okay? And if you go here, you click choose what you want to know more about Hex. I was like, 38% APY. Look at this. Hex stakes average around 40% APY. Hex stakers get rewarded for locking up their Hex for time periods of their choosing between 1 to 5,555 days, about 15 years. The yield consists out of yearly 3.69 inflation bonuses like the historic big payday and penalties. Hex stakers mint their own rewards. No one owes anybody anything. By starting a new stake, you only ever owe your future self. You run the code for minting your own rewards yourself without any work from anybody else. Individual users minted every Hex into existence, just like Bitcoin mining rewards. No one in the world can promise you how much you might make running Hex because no one knows how valuable Hex will become. That is insane. So I'm going to be looking to take a lot of my crypto portfolios and stick it into projects like this that are going to make me passive income in the long run. And I thought, I'm going to buy some Hex. But trading cryptocurrency and forex, I utilize the same methodologies that I teach on the charts via technical analysis to wait patiently for entries to get the best deals on my dollar cost averaging on whatever it is or whatever crypto project I'm looking to purchase, okay? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video breakdown. I mean, this was insane. Beautiful line chart work. You know, you don't need candlesticks to analyze the price of whatever given cryptocurrency or asset that you choose, okay? You just need to know logic in the market. So again, anybody that is interested in that mentorship, reach out to me. I'd love to have you on the team. You can always schedule a private one-on-one Zoom call with me if you'd like to ask me any questions about the mentorship. As always, be cognizant, be aware. I will see you guys in the next video breakdown. If anybody's interested in investing in Hex, you guys can go to the website. You guys can get interested and involved in it, read up on it, do your own personal research, you know, figure out where in your region you can actually purchase Hex from. Okay, I use MetaMask and the Hex website itself. Okay, so blessings to you guys all. Everybody take it easy. I will see you guys in the next video breakdown.